increasing numbers of countries starting their COVID-19 vaccination rollout. Will vaccination be mandatory for the global aviation industry to go back to normal? Imposing mandatory vaccination as a prerequisite for air travel will only bring down a sector that has suffered terribly, damaging the industry as much as lockdowns have done. Just as quarantine effectively halted the industry, a universal requirement for vaccines could do the same. The industry cannot wait till vaccination becomes available worldwide. Also, if vaccines are made mandatory, airlines will have to decide which ones to approve, potentially creating conflict between each other as well as with passengers. The other issue about mandatory vaccines is going to be, what vaccine did you get? Do we trust every vaccine that's made in the world? Instead of making vaccination mandatory for flying, international bodies, including ACI, WTTC, WEF, are calling for a safe resumption of air travel. It will take considerable time to vaccinate the world and for the vaccines to have a significant effect on the global population, and the global travel and tourism sector simply cannot wait. Vaccination must not be a requirement to travel but should coexist with testing regimes and be considered as a progressive enhancement to already safe travel to revive an industry that has 147 million jobs at stake worldwide. Organizations have proposed alternatives to mandatory vaccination. Last November, Australian flag carrier Qantas revealed that vaccination would be required for international travelers on its flights. At the end of January, it revealed that a massive 87% of flyers surveyed said they were willing to take a COVID-19 vaccine if required. Korean Air and Delta Airlines have both hinted they will require vaccination as a prerequisite for travel in the future. Nevertheless, the reality is that many airlines have been fighting a losing battle against COVID-19, and it could be set to get even harder. Scientists are still in the process of determining whether vaccines are effective at reducing transmission. In such a landscape, where medical experts continue to discourage movement of any kind, it doesn't make economic sense for airlines to prematurely mandate vaccination if they want to survive. Nevertheless, airlines should be ready to respond to various governments in countries they service. IATA has already been doing this to some extent with the introduction of its digital travel pass, which will allow airlines to collect information on passengers' COVID-19 test and vaccination status. The reality is that major aviation markets around the world could take this decision away from airlines. Therefore, they should be ready to adapt if necessary.
I hope I have delivered some information and value. Please like and share this video. Also, let me know any of your questions in the comment section below. I request you to subscribe to Airlines Press for more such airlines and aviation related videos. Thanks for watching.